Welcome to Siding Institute. We are going to do question 5 in this video. The question reads, 3 students have made multiple measurements of solubility of sodium chloride in grams of sodium chloride per 100 grams of water. Their results are summarized in the table below. The correct value of the solubility of sodium chloride is 35.9 grams. Alright, so Nicole, each student made 3 trials. As you can see, the first trial was this, the second, and the third. So the first question, actually this question is coming from accuracy and precision. Okay, you need to know the question is coming from accuracy and precision. Okay, so before we answer any question, okay, you need to understand what is accuracy. I explained this in the first lecture. I don't know if you guys watch even lectures I sent you. Okay, what is accuracy? When someone is said to be accurate, it means that his values, his or her measured values is closer to the true value. Okay, we have been given the true value of sodium chloride to be 35.9. Okay, so accuracy is how close, okay, how close the measurements are to the true value. Okay, they are very close. Let me write something like equivalent to the true value. Okay, let's say for example, it's actually the difference must be not be 0.5. So like the first measure, if our measurement is like 20, our true measurement of a book, then you measure to be 9.8. This is very close. Okay, this is very close. So we are going to say that you are very what? You are very accurate at measurement. What about precision? Alright guys, precision now is how close how close measurements are to hit harder. Alright, this is how close now measurements are what to hit harder. You need to know how to define this. Let's say for example you've made 3 trials. Your first measurement for the book, we are talking now about, our example is our 20 centimeter book. Your first measurement, you measure a book to be 20.1 centimeter. Your second, you measure to be 20.0 centimeters, and your third to be 19.9 centimeter. As you can see, these numbers are very closer to each other, so you are going to be told to be very precise at that. But let's say for example your first was 20.1, your second become 22.3, your third become to be now, let's say maybe 18.6. okay, these measurements are not closer. So if somebody measures this kind of measurements, we are going to tell that kind of a person to be not precise. Okay, is very precise, is very low. His precision is very low. Okay, so now to solve, for us to know who is precise and who is accurate, you need to calculate. For precision, you can even see to say that okay, these guys are very what? Are very closer. Okay, these measurements are very closer. But with accurate, you need to find the average. Okay, you are going to find the average. What we are going to do is this. We are going to add for Nicole, let's start with Nicole. We are going to add 35.4 plus 36.1 plus 35.7. Okay, what we get 107.2. Then we are going to divide by 3 since he made 3 trials. Alright, so when we divide by 3, we are going to have 35.73 grams. Okay, 35.73 grams. This is for Nicole. So the same thing you're going to do also to Matthew. Matthew made this, we're going to add this, and this, then we divide by 3. When we do the calculation, we are going to get 35.80 grams. Okay, what about Reynard? To Reynard, we are going also to add. We had 39.2, 39.3, and 38.9. Okay, once we add this, we are going to get our answer to be 39.13 grams. All right. So now, our first question is, which students' measurements have high precision but low accuracy? Okay. Our second question, which student's measurement has both accuracy and precise? Okay. So let's now do some analysis according to our average values we've just found. All right. So let's look about this guy. Okay. We have been asked to say the one with high precision and low accuracy. When you look about Nicole, we can see to say that Nicole has 35.73, and 35.73 is very close to 35.9. Okay, so this guy is not qualifying to be of low accuracy. This guy is accurate because this value is closer to this one. So Nicole is not our answer for question 1. Okay, what about Matthews? Let's talk about precision of Matthew. When you look about Matthew, 35.4 and 36.1, there is a big difference between these two numbers. Okay. All right, we are at Matthew otherwise. We are at Matthew, 31.8 and 34.1. There is a very big difference here. 31 to 34, there is a very big difference. So this guy is not precise. So is not the precision is not high for this guy. Okay. So this guy, the precision is what? Is very low. Let's talk about Ronald. Is Ronald precise? When you say 39.2, 39.3, 38.9, okay, these numbers are very closer, very, very closer. Okay, so you can see 39.2 to 39.2, we only have 0.1 here, the difference. And 39.3 to 38.4, we only have 0.4 difference here. So you can even tell to say this guy is what? Ronald is precise. Okay, let's talk about the accuracy of Ronald. You can see 39. Is 39 closer to 35.9? No. So this guy has qualified to be high with high precision because the values are very closer. Okay, the measured values are very closer, but disqualified with precision. So he has high precision and what? And low accuracy. Yes, expect this kind of questions, guys. So our first answer is Ronald. Now, which guy now can we tell among the 3 students has got who is both accurate and precise? Okay, the value he answered, the average value is very closer to the true value. First, Nicole is qualifying to be of high accurate. Is very close. 35.7 is very close to 35.9 because we only have a difference of 0.17 here. So, what about precision? Yes, even the precision is very close because 35.4 is closer to what? To 36.1. You must know this. Okay? Even 36.1 is closer to 35 what? To 35.7. So this guy is also qualifying at what? At being both precise and what? And accurate. Let's now talk about Matthew. What about Matthew? Mayfield, we know that this guy has low precision or has low accuracy, so he's not qualifying here. What about Ronald? Ronald is said to be high accurate. Yes, he's qualifying here, but low precision, because you can see 39 is not closer to 35. So the only guy, the student which is qualifying here to be very precise and accurate is Nicole. I don't know if this is a guy or a girl. I think Nicole should be a girl. Alright, so this is how simple, guys, you need to handle this kind of a question. The thing which you need to remember, because you may be asked, accuracy, when they say something is accuracy, it must be closer to the true value. Okay? The true value you're always going to be given that value. Someone who is precise, measurements must be closer. Okay? All the measurements he or she has made must be what? Must be closer. This is how you can understand accuracy and precision. So I think just by watching this video, you are okay. You don't even need to go to the notes and study what accuracy and precision means. Alright, so this is the end of our today's tutorial. If you find the video helped, consider subscribing to the channel. You like the video, you also hit the notification button so that you may not miss out on new uploaded videos. If you may need any help with maths, physics, chemistry, and biology, don't hesitate to WhatsApp me on this number. WhatsApp me and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Even if you need all the answer to this tutorial sheet, you can WhatsApp me. Even if you also want to watch personal tuitions, we also offer personal tuitions in the aforementioned courses. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.